Hello, I'm back. This time I'll share storyline of episode 17. At the beginning of episode 17, Yojin buys a luxurious white dress for Hana as a form of gratitude because Hana makes Yosung get cooperation with Hassan. Besides that, Anjong gives his bouncy ball as a gift from Yojin. Here, Hana receives a gift from Yojin, but she still doesn't understand why Yojin says that she is the one who makes Yosung get cooperation with Hassan. However, Hana doesn't think too much about it. She focuses on other things where she cooks a lot of Jisuk's favorite foods and she and the others come to Jisuk's apartment. There they eat together. After the last 5 years, they have never gathered to eat together, but then Jisuk says that in the future, Hana doesn't need to cook for him anymore because he soon hires a housekeeper. Besides that, he also rarely eats at home. Hana understands that Jisuk is only cold on the outside, but actually Jisuk is a very good person. That day, Jisuk gets info from his assistant that Yojin's DNA matches someone, and that means Yojin's daughter will be back soon. Jisuk is sure that Sejong will not let this happen. Besides that, because Hassan still refuses to cooperate with Jisuk, Jisuk plans to pressure Hassan politically and economically so that Hassan can refuse to cooperate with him and end cooperation with Yosung tour. Besides that, also in this episode, it is shown that Richard Han has returned to Korea. He is Yojin's husband, and on the day he returns to Korea, he comes to Yojin's house and he seems to still love Yojin very much. But for some reason, based on what he plans with Jisuk, it shows that he wants to destroy Yojin. This is all still a puzzle. That day, Yojin gets a phone call from her assistant where her assistant says that the agency paid by Yojin has not been able to find a girl who is looking for her daughter a few years ago. But then Yojin orders her assistant to continue to find out about the girl. Besides that, Yojin also gets a phone call from the police where the police state that the DNA test that police had stated the other day matches Yojin turned out not to match. The police says that the DNA that Yojin registered 20 years ago has been contaminated. This news shocked Yojin so much that she faints. She is taken to the hospital and after she regains consciousness, she tells Myungji that DNA she registered 20 years ago has been contaminated, which means that someone deliberately prevents her from finding her daughter by contaminating the DNA. It turned out that what Myungji whispered to Sejong the other day is not the fact that Yojin's daughter has died, but the fact that the DNA that Yojin registered 20 years ago has been contaminated, so Yojin would not be able to find her daughter. And the perpetrator of all of that is of course Myungji. At the end of this episode, Hana also gets phone call from the police stating that Eunchung's DNA matches someone who is likely Eunchung's grandmother. This could happen because the other day Yojin has just done the latest DNA test, and of course because Yojin is Eunchung's grandmother, that's why Yojin's uncontaminated DNA is declared to match Eunchung's DNA. At that time, Hana is directed by the police to the hospital. Besides that, because Eunchung's grandmother is being treated in the hospital, but Eunchung has to do another DNA test to make sure that Eunchung is indeed Yojin's grandson. Until this episode ends, Eunchung and Yojin still don't know the blood relationship between them. Okay everyone, that's the storyline this time. Thank you for watching my video.